What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waddles. Welcome to No Life Till Metal. This is the promised 7-inch edition where I'll be showing 7 inches of vinyl. And I grabbed me, about a stack of, 15, 20 or so 7-inch vinyls that I'm going to be showing. A big portion of it is my Saxon collection, but I'm going to show a few others as well. We're going to start off with some Girlschool. This is Girlschool Hit and Run, backed with, let's see if I get out of here. Back with Tonight, and I did show that one in my last video, so I will put a link so you can check that out. And like I said in that video, I usually put all my singles in white sleeves behind the cover. This is the Wildlife EP, backed with this is actually on red vinyl, backed with see, Don't Call It Love, Wildlife, and Don't Stop. That's the back, and this is, like I said, on red vinyl on the bronze label. 3-song EP from Girlschool. And then this is the Come On Let's Go EP, 7-inch EP. This too is on bronze. There's the cover and the back cover. And like I said, this is, let's see, it's got 4 songs, I believe. So we've got Tonight and Demolition, recorded live April 1991 on the B-side. And here's the label. So that's all I have from Girlschool at the moment. But sticking with the new wave of British heavy metal singles, we're going to move to Saxon. This is Susie Hold On, backed with good stuff. By the way, playing in the background, German power metal band. This is M.S.G. Alright, so back to Saxon. Chicken. So we've got Susie Hold On, backed with Judgment Day, recorded in 1979. This is from the Wheels of Steel album. And this is on the, I never could pronounce this label. I think it's Career, or Carrera, I don't know. But anyhow, standard label. Saxon. This is the Saxon Wheels of Steel. This is a promo single. I've never seen it anything but a white sleeve, so I assume that's the original sleeve for it. It basically has two. It's got different labels, but it's the same song on both sides. It's got Wheels of Steel and Wheels of Steel, and it says right on there, promotional copy, not for sale. This is 747, Strangers in the Night, again off of the Wheels of Steel album. And this is a, if I can get it out of the sleeve, backed with See the Light Shining. And again on the same label. I think this is like 1981. 1980 actually. 1980. So this is the Never Surrender single, and I actually have 2 different versions of this single. This is the single version, or the single 7-inch version, meaning there's only 1 record in the sleeve. Here's the front and the back, and it's got a remixed version of 20,000 Feet on the B-side, and again it's on that same pink, magenta, whatever colored Career label. Then here is the other version, which is a gatefold version of the same single. It is a 2 LP version with a gatefold. And it comes with Never Surrender and the remix of 2,000 Feet, as well as Bop Shwop and Street Fighting Gang on the second single. And again, both records are on the same pink Career label. If anybody has any Saxon CDs, or Saxon 7-inch vinyls that you don't see in my collection right now that I'm showing, and you have something you want to trade for that single version, I'd be willing to trade for it. So there you go. This is the in the Bands Played On single. Again, this is on the pink Career label, backed with Hungry Years. This is I believe, a Japanese pressing. And it's actually just it's not actually a picture sleeve, it's actually just a piece of paper that's stuck into it. And then the back of it has lyrics in Japanese and in English, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Moving on, because there's a lot of Saxon records here to show. This is the Do It All For You single, again on the Pink Career label. These Blake sleeves are a pain to get into when you're doing a video. Anyway, so yeah, back with Just Let Me Rock. Now we're into the Crusader era. This would be the mid-80s, I'm believing. What year was this? 83 or so? 84, somewhere in that area. 84. This is the one I did show in my last video because it's a brand new CD in my collection. I keep saying CD. Brand new single in my collection. This is Back on the Streets. And it is backed with, and this is actually not on the Career label. It's backed with Live Fast, Die Young. It's on the Parlophone label. But it says it's still a UK pressing, so... and this is from the... what album was this from? I believe it's from the Innocence... man, it's slipping my mind. I'll put it down here. Right here. Innocence is No Excuse. I don't have to put it down here because I remember it. This is Rock the Nation single, and this is back to 747 Strangers in the Night. I have yet put this one in a sleeve so you can kind of see the back. This is actually on the EMI label, so I'll go ahead and show that real quick since it's different than all those pink ones I've been showing. So there you go, it's a silver EMI label. And we've got Saxon, this is Waiting for the Night, backed with Chase the Fade. And again, we're sticking to, this is off the Rock the Nations album. Probably one of my least favorite Saxon records is Face the Nation. It's a little more poppy sounding, a little more, they're trying to go for that American pop metal, pop rock sound that was popular in the mid 80s. Kind of trying to, you know, play off the same popularity that Def Leppard was getting at the time. Didn't really work for them. Their fan was more of a heavy metal biker bass, and yeah. But still, there's some good songs on it, and Waiting for the Night and Chase the Fade are two decent songs from that record. This is Northern Lady, backed with Everybody Up live in Madrid. And this too is on the EMI label, so the silver label. And it's just black vinyl, so I'm not going to pull that out. This next one's pretty cool. Excuse me while I adjust on my little Japanese pad here. This is Rock and Roll Gypsy, backed with Crankodia. Krakotaya. I don't know. You say however you want to say it. Rock and Roll Gypsies, backed with that song. But what's cool about this, again, it's on the Parlophone label, is that the sleeve itself is a huge Saxon poster. And then it's got a poster on this side as well, some live shots of the band. Very cool. Very cool packaging on that one. And that's what I have on Saxon. So I have a few more here. I'm trying to think if I should show more or just break into another video. How long have I gone? We don't know.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Alright, we're going to go a few more minutes. Alright, I'll go through these. Rather quickly. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a few more here. I'm going to show some Michael Schenker records, and then I'm going to break it up. And in my next 7-inch vinyl video, I'm going to show my Thin Lizzy, Philip Lynott, and Gary Moore collection. There's enough there that I can do all that in one video by itself. I actually have more of that than I have of Saxon. So, but quickly, let's show the Michael Schenker.
No M.S.G!
There is M.S.G. Ready to Rock and Attack of the Mad Axemen. And I believe this is on clear vinyl, which is pretty cool. And this is on the EMI label, I'm excuse me, on the Chrysalis label. So. And then we jump, huge jump in years. That's actually the only older M.S.G single I have. They're not easy to find here in the States. This is Dancer backed with Girl from Uptown. And again on the Chrysalis label, and I believe this one is actually also on a clear vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. And I am not mistaken. And let me quickly take this out and show you the back while we listen to some righteous tunes. So there's the back.
We're old.
Alright, and then this is a Japanese pressing on Toshiba EMI of the Dancer single with Uptown Girl on the B side. This is on regular black vinyl. Again, this is kind of like that Saxon single I showed from Japan earlier, where it's actually just in a standard Japanese EMI sleeve. It's on black vinyl, but it has the insert with the back in lyrics in both Japanese and English. I just think those are very cool. And then one more, this is the Macaulay Schenker Group and Anytime, back with What We Need. Again, being on the EMI label. It's going to be the last one I show for this one. Now I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. M.S.G. And that's it. So that is my promised Saxon 7-inch collection, along with some Girlschool and Michael Schenker Group there. Hope you enjoyed that. There are some gaps, some holes in there. Like I said, anybody has willing to, has any for sale or trade or anything like that, get a hold of me and let me know. Otherwise, that's it. God bless. Stay strong.